See, so I'm having some orange, and I'm gonna add.
Well, I just want to taste the beet by itself with a little lettuce.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having the beet with the orange.
Really good.
I'm sorry, but
The
goat cheese,
goat cheese,
it does it.
you're missing out.
Hey, hi you guys. I'm Amy Roloff in my little kitchen, and look who's with me. Oh, it's been so long since I've cooked with you.
I know.
I've done a few things with
couple.
you. So we're talking wedding, we're talking about the show, not during this cooking thing, but that's why they came over.
Bridal shower.
Yeah, bridal shower and
shower.
stuff. So I thought, well, how cool would this be that they help me kind of make a girlfriend, little drink. Oh, a little drink. Cheers.
Cheers, girlfriend.
Cheers, cheers. And just make like a little salad type of thing. Lisa motivates me because I really haven't lost that much. And she's lost a few more pounds than me.
Wow.
But I'll keep working on
You
it.
got this.
I'm
You
going
got
to
this.
Michigan. I'm going to walk and
Every day.
do all that
And
stuff.
spend time on you,
Right.
not just taking care
Well,
of
the other
everything
thing
else.
is too, is that I'm not so distracted.
Right.
You know, because like when
Yeah.
you hear, it's like, oh, the kids call me. Okay, I'm babysitting. Oh, I got to go do this errand. Or Lisa's like, can you do some more cooking videos? Or, you know,
Get those
Deb
done.
is like, it's 9 o'clock. Are we walking the dogs? You know, I'm scatterbrained sometimes. So anyway, so today in our little in my little kitchen, Amy's little kitchen. Oh, by the way, if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel,
Yes.
that would be amazing and awesome. I'm working on trying, those that are subscribing, working on a little bit more content for y'all. So yeah, anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen.
All right.
But today we are going to make a beet salad.
Yum.
Healthy.
Yeah, well, it's healthy, and you know, there's a lot of different recipes out there, and it's been a long time since I've roasted beets.
I've never roasted beets,
And-
so this is
I grew up with canned beets. It's like, ew. And then I also grew up with beets that, you know, we boiled. I mean, because I think back in those days, you know, roasting certain things just wasn't kind of the in thing.
right.
But that's why I like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Because I roast them.
Roast 'em.
Oh my goodness. Roasted tomatoes. Oh,
So
they're like
good.
candy.
Yeah.
And roasted beets.
Yes.
They just bring out this rustic flavor, a little bit of their sweetness. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna make today. So, can you hand me that plate?
You
Deb?
got
'Cause
it.
Usually I'm walking around the edges and
Here
everything.
we go.
Look at
I
that.
forgot to put these in the ovens, but beets come in a variety of colors, like at least 3 main ones. I thought that would really be kind of cute for the salad, but
Yeah.
I forgot to put them in the oven. So we're just having the typical, you know, purple beet. But you know, they all come in different sizes, and that's okay. But if you're roasting them, this will take a little bit longer than this one, so be careful of that.
Can you cut them in half when you roast them, or you want to keep them whole?
You can cut them in half,
Just so that they cook
but I would keep
evenly.
the two,
Okay.
you know, the two halves in
Together.
the same
Okay,
in the
Oh.
same foil thing.
got it.
That's what I would
And
do.
roast it with skin on, correct?
That's what I've read up on. I mean, I think you can peel them, but I think also with keeping the skin on also keeps the juices,
All right.
Oh,
you know,
good to know.
in here, and just keeps it more moist.
All right.
So anyway,
All right.
we're just having purple beets today.
So roasting the beets, you put them. You wash them and clean them.
Yeah, I did wash and clean them, and then I just wrapped them in foil. No butter, no oil, no nothing.
Oh.
And then Deb and I are going to work on the beets. I'm hoping that you will work on the oranges and the onion. Thinly, I've got red onions. We're going to put red onion in the salad, hopefully thinly sliced. If you particularly don't like red onion, I think you can use shallots.
Cool.
I'm going to add in an orange because I think a beet salad, that's a typical thing you do, but I've got a lot of oranges in the fridge, so that's what I'm doing. So
Sounds good.
we're going to slice up oranges here.
Okay.
So this will go in the bowl.
Okay.
This will go on the plate.
Okay.
Then I have a little bit of romaine lettuce that we're gonna chop up. A little bit of arugula, because I love that little peppery. I think with the sweetness, roastiness of the beets and the sweetness of the orange, we're gonna add in a little bit of creamy goat cheese.
Nice.
I'm even gonna add in walnuts, but like I keep telling you all, I like toasting my nuts a little bit in most anything that I do. I think it just adds a little bit more flavor. So we're gonna add a little bit of arugula to the salad. And then I'm also gonna add in a little bit of celery.
Ooh, a little
Thin,
crunch.
yeah, just a little bit of crunch. So I think that'll be good.
Nice.
And I think this will be a great salad, especially with the mixture of romaine and arugula, that if you had leftover chicken, you can just have a little bit of chicken on the side.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna have it like an olive oil, balsamic, stone ground mustard dressing.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
okay.
This is
Are
exciting.
we ready,
We're
girls?
ready. Let's get to this. Okay, so I'm gonna thinly
So yeah, if
slice.
you can thinly slice this, be careful, you know, you're gonna cut your finger. Like, do your best to do that. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna start peeling my roasted beets.
Yeah, let's see if I can manage this. I think you might have done this more than I have.
Little messy,
They have definitely cooled down.
but it's nice and
Yeah,
it's
I wanna
simple.
see what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the peeling just comes off.
Once you get started,
Typically.
it just peels. Yes.
Oh yeah, look at Deb's.
See that?
Oh yeah. Especially if you cook them long enough.
So easy.
And I put parchment paper on my cutting board, or if you're just doing it over the counter, put something down, because I'm not sure about the purple juice, how quickly it will stain something.
Like our hands.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I would recommend parchment paper or whatever you have. Something that you don't mind getting this nice, lovely purple juice all over.
Of course, the juice, you can always wash that off. It does wash out.
But will it stain though?
It,
Like on your clothes?
not. It
I would think so.
could. Okay, never mind.
Do you want the whole onion?
No, we don't need the whole. I think that might be enough. Just one more slice, yeah.
I might need a small little knife to do this.
Oh, that's fine. Well, you can use that one there. Ooh, I know, I'm trying to think, did I get all this skin?
It's almost like the skin is worth keeping.
Well, it's
Just
probably
saying.
got a lot of nutrients in it.
I know it.
Or, you know what, if you don't want to do it by hand like this either, you can always use a peeler or a very sharp knife and just kind of rub it off that way too.
Okay, do you want these onions cut? They're starting to get to my eye.
I know, that's why I gave it to you. Just in
Not
half.
me.
Just in half. If you cut them in slices, just in half.
Okay.
Yeah, the knife edge, or even the other edge of the
That's
knife.
a big knife.
Ooh, you know, I can give you a smaller one.
Yeah, but your hands are all pink.
Oh, I'll
You
get a
want
piece of
this knife?
I'll get a piece of
Oh.
paper towel.
Are you going to use that knife?
I wasn't sure if it helped with her cutting the orange.
I'll use it. I'll give it back to you, Lisa.
Okay.
Lisa.
No
I love being with you
problem.
again.
I know, we have fun.
I know,
together.
isn't
we
this?
need this. This is girl time. Besides cooking time.
I know.
I'm gonna cut this up just a little bit more so it's in.
Well, I don't want in little big. I don't want it in little chunks.
You like this?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
because you got to see the onion. It's not like you're chopping it. I think this is done. Sometimes it's hard to see the skin over the beet.
I know, right?
I think the other two beets I will probably use a knife, people, because this is taking a little bit longer than I had anticipated.
Doesn't it always go that way?
Oh, I know.
Right?
Well, it's been so long since I've done this that
Yeah.
it didn't register with me.
It's all good.
Ooh, need a little. Your nails are gonna be pink instead of.
How does that look? Do you see
Oh,
any-
we're doing a movie.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, where's the cameras when you need them?
Okay, so now you want to slice this into chunks?
No, just because I don't know if that knife is sharp enough. You're not going to have little thin slices, so it is okay, you know, to have thick slices.
Okay, so you want a full slice?
Yes, and then after you slice it, just cut it in half.
I see.
Because I just think it's easier to eat that way instead of having. Oh yeah, or a little thicker.
So how long did you bake these in the
Because the
oven?
beets will be in chunks,
Right.
so you can make that a little thicker.
How long did you bake your beets?
An hour.
Okay.
Some of the bigger ones were like an hour and 15
And
minutes.
you recommend the foil over just putting them in there without anything on them?
I just think it keeps them a little more moist.
Okay.
And I mean, the skin isn't bad to peel off. It, you know, does take some time. It could be like what you're doing.
These are questions that
See, I
don't
can,
know the answer to.
I can't cut like that.
Oh,
My thumb or my
That's right.
hand isn't, I don't know, just that kind of paring, cutting thing.
Doesn't work.
It never worked for me.
So what temperature did you bake them on?
400.
Oh, wow, that's pretty hot.
400 for
Yep.
1 hour. Okay.
Depending on your size of beets.
Us inquirers want to know.
Because it may take shorter time, you know, if they're smaller beets.
Sure.
So, like I said, if you put different sizes of beets in your oven, just check on the smaller ones a little bit sooner.
Got it. I had no idea there were 2 different kinds of beets out there.
Well, I think there's yellow ones, there's like kind of like orangey ones. This is the more
Is this-
common one.
Is this called more like a sugar beet? Is that what this is?
Oh, that I don't know, to tell you the
I
truth.
thought that was kind of the...
It may be. Growing up, I never thought they were sweet.
That's what they make sugar out of, don't they?
Sugar beets,
Sugar
yeah,
beets?
probably. I'm not sure if this is it. Here. Is this all junk?
So far, but I'm
Okay.
still cutting.
I know.
Don't trip on you. That beet juice is going to stain.
Just get rid of some of our stuff. Okay, people. Oh, can I use that bigger knife?
And does that look good? The big one or this
Yeah.
one?
Big one.
Okay. I got beet stuff on it. You'll have to spread it off in there.
So what we're gonna do, in fact, I'm gonna have Lisa get us out another bowl. I'm just gonna cut it in half. Oh yeah, this is very done. Cut it in half again,
That's sliced.
quarter to half, and just cut them in little chunks.
I love beets.
I don't want the beets too small because that's part of the salad. You want to see it.
Mhm. Ooh, they're still steaming from the
Yeah.
oven.
Little arugula there. Do you want this knife, Deb?
No, I was going to say, do you want this knife for cutting?
Nope, I'm good.
Did you want me to get another plate?
Yeah, could you, another bowl. See that clean bowl over there? It's tipped over, it's just
Clear one?
moisture. Yeah, the clear one. If you could get that, that'd be great. Because obviously, I cooked a lot of beets here. Oh, did I take your beet?
You've got my beets.
You cut one. Sorry about that.
You beat me to it.
I did not realize what I was
That's
doing.
Quit beating each other up over
Oh,
there.
jeez.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, thank you. And we're gonna need an orange. Just do an orange.
Do another one?
Yeah.
You had it so nicely peeled.
I know. Well, I thought I'd get you started, but I didn't want to get my orange fingers all, or my red fingers all over the orange. Here. So yeah, so you just quarter the bites. Easy
Now,
peasy.
Do beets have iron?
Oh, they're very good for you.
I mean,
I don't know what they have specifically. I can't remember, but beets are good for you.
So you have a trick on peeling oranges.
Oh yeah,
You cut
I've
the
seen that.
front and the back, and then
Yeah.
you just put little sections and just peel it right out.
Oh, isn't she? That's a good trick, though. That is.
you little domestic goddess over there. I love it. I'm learning as I go.
Maybe
Well,
back in the
sometimes
day.
you you might have done something like that before, but you got into a different habit and you forget.
Yeah.
You know, you forget about that little technique.
So
I think that's what I'm learning a lot about cooking. It's like, oh, I remember doing that. Why did I forget?
Yeah, but how often do we cook anymore? I know you do.
Oh, I
but
cook all the
Lisa
time.
and I,
Yeah.
How often do we cook?
I don't cook that much anymore. I mean, when I was raising my kids and family and friends over all the time,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
we'd always do something or plan. But
Not
now,
as much.
Yeah.
like you told
No, I
Chris,
get it.
he's free to get his own meal today.
Well, because I'm doing this, we might go to the farm afterwards, maybe.
I would like to.
Ken?
Yeah.
And then we're going to try and paint. Oh. Did that air yet?
No.
Okay, we're going to work on the wedding favors.
Yes.
And so, yeah. So anyway, you want to go wash your hands?
Yes, I'm going to wash my hands.
Okay,
Use
well,
some celery. I'll do a
we
couple of
had
celery.
to clean up a little bit because we don't want purple all over everything
No, look at
Show
the
your
and
hands.
hands.
stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Ew, mine are clean.
So what we're gonna do now, I mean, this is not a hard salad. I mean, yeah, okay, skinning the beets may have taken a little bit of time, but beyond that, this was easy.
Yeah.
And so we got these done. Both Lisa and Deb are gonna cut up some celery. I'm gonna do a little bit of the romaine lettuce, and yeah, we'll go from there. I just want them
Just for some crunch.
Okay.
not too thick, because obviously the main thing are the beets. I already know I got too much lettuce here,
There you
but,
go. We're going to eat it.
and since arugula is already done, because you know,
Oh, I love arugula.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat that on everything.
It does have that peppery taste, like
Yeah.
you said.
and I think with this salad with the beets that are kind of sweet and the oranges and everything, just that hint of that peppery and just a little crunch. Oh, let me get a little bowl for the salad.
Do you want me to cut all this
Do
over?
that.
No,
Okay.
that was just for.
Is that enough?
Is that bowl?
Okay.
There we go. You want to put that all in there?
Perfect. We got this.
So I think what we're going to do now, let's assemble our salad. And
Can't
then
wait.
This is easy peasy.
I'm just going to take some of these away. Okay, what else can we talk about?
Let's talk about the shower.
Yes.
Ooh, the shower.
Bridal
Bridal
shower.
shower.
I know. What do you do? Okay, if any of you
No.
guys got ideas about on your second marriage later in life, what advice or like a shower, a bridal shower and stuff would we do? So
Do you go
anyway,
all out? Do you just keep it simple, intimate?
Right.
We have
I
a
don't
theme.
know. Oh, do we?
Yes.
Well,
Do I
we,
even- do
you
I even
don't
know
know
So
that
that
Deb and I are planning the shower
Yes.
for you. So some things we're going to keep a surprise.
Yeah, we're not sharing those with Amy.
No.
But it is going to be
Get those
elegant
bowls.
and special and just simple
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
with really good friends.
That's what it's all about.
Good food.
Oh yeah, good food. I even may surprise them
No.
and make
No.
something.
No.
Oh come on, this is what I do.
When
No.
someone gives you a shower, you don't,
You don't
bring
bring
the
your
food.
own
Well, just one item, not the rest. I just want to do one thing.
You know what?
Maybe.
I'll tell you guys later.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
You know,
Um,
and we don't have control over.
I was going to do plates, but I didn't really have a plate that I thought
I love
would work this.
I
So
love these
this is
bowls.
what I'm doing.
They're shallow, but they have enough, like, for a meal size.
Yeah.
They're not just small.
You guys can do whatever you want, but this is what I'm going to do. Can you hand me the arugula? I'm just going to put some romaine on here, a little bit of arugula, a little peppery thing going on. You know,
Follow your lead.
But you can do whatever you want. If you just want arugula, that's fine too. The thing I love about salads and this kind of stuff, you just, whatever works for you. And I'm going to do a little bit of celery.
I'll take the arugula. Thanks. I love arugula.
A little bit of, I probably, let me get a smaller
We
spoon.
can just pick it up. We have clean
We've got
hands.
clean hands.
No, because
No, we don't.
Everyone.
Mine are pink.
Yeah. No, you have stained
I
hands.
have
Sorry.
stained hands.
I'm gonna definitely take some beets here.
Okay, what do the beets taste like by themselves? Roasted. Can I try
I think that, yeah, I think they're an earthy. They have some flavor, but I don't think a lot.
Mmm.
But yeah, they might have a little bit of sweetness to it.
These
It's
triple sweetness.
It's a different kind of sweetness. It's not like that sweet, sugary thing going on.
They kind of
but
have
yeah.
the texture of a potato, but more moisture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And kind of earthy like a potato taste.
Yeah.
But it does have its own distinct.
Now, you said you were going to roast
Mm.
nuts to put on there?
Yes, we're going to do that in a little bit.
All right, perfect.
So I'm just going to layer some oranges here.
I could eat this whole bowl. That's all there is to it. At least I'll save you a few nuggets.
Yes,
promise.
I guess you guys can tell I haven't had anything to eat because like I'm really
You're like taking all the oranges, man.
There you go.
You snooze, you lose.
Wow.
There we
Oh,
go.
that looks so pretty.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put on a little bit of red onion. I think that'll give, I think it goes well with the arugula.
The colors.
You don't
are
want a lot
beautiful.
because,
Yeah.
and in replace of red onion, you could definitely do a shallot because it's still got that little purple edge to it.
Mm.
So yeah, we're not done yet
I
though,
love
people.
You see?
All right.
Keep.
Maybe I might want another beet
Can I
or
use
two.
my hand in here?
Yeah. I mean, I had a spoon there, but it's probably easier to.
It's just us. It doesn't matter.
Just us in the whole
Yeah.
audience that's
And the whole
watching.
kitchen.
The whole kitchen.
Nobody knows I'm using my hands.
So this is
Oh,
what it's
wow.
looking like right now.
Ooh. I like oranges, so I'm gonna bench on mine.
Okay, I'm gonna do it a little more too then.
Sprinkle a little onion.
There we go.
Yeah, Felix over here
Oh.
waiting. He's watching my every move.
I don't think you'd go for the orange.
No food for him.
No food for him. Sorry, Felix.
Okay, when we come back, I'm gonna go ahead and roast the walnuts. Excuse me, sorry people. And then we'll go ahead and make the dressing.
Oh yeah. the
You know,
dressing.
toasting nuts is very easy. I just use a saute pan without any salt because I didn't want salt in this. Salt's already gonna go in the dressing. So it's just gonna be rough chop the walnuts, put it in a saute pan, just toast them, heat them up a little bit, and I think it'll be a nice little crunch.
All right, cheers. Cheers with our bowls.
Woohoo!
I love it.
Okay, so right now I just have my nuts toasting on the stovetop here. They're not quite done. I
Is
just
that
want
like on medium or what do you?
just about medium heat. Don't put it on high because like me, unless you're standing right there,
Burn, baby.
I
burn.
have had to throw nuts away
Oh no.
because they burned and I'm like, oh gross.
No.
No.
And nuts are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Do you
so-
put any oil or anything or just
No,
plain?
not for this. It depends on, sometimes if I'm cooking, like a chicken or like a savory dish, I may put a little oil in it with a little bit of salt and stuff like that. But then again, it depends on how much salt you're
Right.
putting in your food and that. But for a salad,
We don't need.
I want it a
It's
lot
like
more.
a perfect cubed
Yeah,
beet.
I just want it more,
Mm.
just that nice, just roasted, natural
Yeah.
nut to it.
That's good to know.
Good to know.
Okay, as y'all know, we went to Palm Springs.
Yes, for pre-bachelorette.
I know,
party.
pre-bachelor. So where do you want to go next?
Well, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
It's called the Vintages.
Oh, here locally.
That's
Yes.
right.
Vintage
they're
trailers.
Old trailer houses that are set
Like
up
1950s looking.
like a whole hotel. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And there's a pool there. There's a sauna there.
Oh,
there's
we're
They
a
have
doing
hot
that.
tub.
bikes. They have
And that's
trails.
local.
It is local. It's in
We could probably do
Carlton?
I
something.
think Carlton.
Carlton.
Silverton?
Carlton.
I thought it was Silverton.
And the fun thing about that is it's within the wine country, so
Oh,
we can always,
wow.
after the night, okay, back up. The Vintages come with barbecues, with you can do a fire, you can do s'mores, all this right there by your trailer.
Okay, let's do that in August.
And then the next day,
Perfect.
you can go wine tasting.
Yeah.
We can
August.
just head out.
That's your wedding month.
No, let's do it that Thursday to Friday
Before
Let's
the
do it.
wedding.
after the reception, after the bachelorette party, whatever,
Bridal
shower, whatever.
So bridal shower.
Poor Amy. She is coming down to the wire
Oh,
here.
God.
So, yeah.
It's getting close, you guys.
Let me check my nuts.
Oh, the nuts are roasting.
Oh, good thing they're not on high.
No,
you
I
get
think that would be good.
I think it'd be a fun
Yes.
night to just get away, the three of us.
Yeah,
Do a campfire.
might be filmed.
It's so,
Yeah.
We'll have
So
to
much
check
fun.
But I
now,
think
'cause things are
Thursday to
booking.
Friday, if
Yes.
you can do Thursday to Friday.
Yes.
oh, I can do that.
We might. Well, I know you have the day off, but her schedule's a little different too.
I can book out.
We could maybe a lot less expensive than booking it over the
That would be
weekend.
great.
I don't know.
Whatever works.
But yeah.
Thursday, Friday, well, we'll find
So-
out.
Well, I'll check into that.
Give us dates.
I'll
Don't
let
let
Pete.
your nuts burn.
Yeah. I'll let PB
Not
know.
going nuts.
She's going nuts.
Yeah.
We're all going nuts.
Nuts.
We're
But
getting
I
nervous.
think that would be a fun thing to do.
Oh.
You had mentioned that before, and I think so.
It is such a fun.
Oh my
The whole
God.
experience is so much
Yeah.
fun. And you can even get a trailer that was made the year you were born, or
Oh,
it's just so many different
Oh.
things.
Nothing. Oh, should I tell you
No.
guys?
Yeah, when is it?
In the 60s.
Me too, barely.
But these vintages trailers have like everything. There's so many fun, unique things that they used to make. In
Yeah,
know,
they're all kind
years
of Art
ago.
Deco.
oh yeah,
Especially if it has a pool and, we can have a little fire and
Yeah.
I think an overnighter. I mean, we could
Is
do
that-
2 nights, but
is
I
that
think
cons-
time-wise,
one night.
one night.
Is that considered camping?
It's
Oh,
glamping.
I was going to say, it's
Because-
glamping.
I don't do camping.
Oh,
but
that's
the glamp-
Lisa's style, people.
It will be glamping to you, Miss
There's a
Princess.
shower in the
They're not in the actual
unit.
trailer, but
Okay.
there's an
Yeah.
adjoining pool, sauna, hot tub, the whole thing you can go to.
I can do
The
that.
other thing though, and I just want to put this out there in case you want to do it, it's dog friendly.
Oh, well, we're not bringing our...
Oh,
Oh,
why
do we have to?
Why
Right.
not? We don't have to,
Yes,
Oh, I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna-
bring
no.
Lucy.
but
Yes.
Dookie Rookie.
Mark can take care of
Feely.
Dookie.
What's wrong with the dogs?
Well, yeah.
Because that's just... No.
All right, we'll leave the dogs home.
Whatever.
It's just one night, guys.
With our
Whatever.
Where's my little bowl that I had for these
Right
nuts?
here in front of you.
Oh,
See,
they
guys,
confused me.
she's
This
thinking about
isn't
the
your,
wedding.
this isn't your average cooking video.
So, these are just lightly brown. I mean, it's just, it's a natural,
I can smell
It
them.
smells
in fact, after they cool down for a bit, just taste one.
But doesn't the oil like bring out the flavor?
A little bit of that. And no, I
Yeah,
just
no,
didn't
first.
need salt
Right.
on it. Well, wait till they cool down a little bit.
It smells good.
Ooh. Ooh. We used to have
Ooh.
a nut shop in Portland called Morrow's Nut House, and they
Gross.
you'd
Yeah.
walk by there and they'd always be roasting nuts, and it would smell
Oh,
so
See, isn't
wow.
that? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm intrigued by this whole dressing that you're making.
Well,
'cause
I'm winging it.
I've never, you
I'm winging it.
Okay, you're
something,
throwing some orange
it's
in there.
amazing.
Oh, I guess just hand me the plate, I guess.
How about I put them in?
No,
Are you
I'm
using
not
all of
doing
it?
that. What I'm doing is using the juice, maybe. I'm thinking.
You could mash it. Do you have a mortar pestle? We could.
I do.
It's not close to the edge.
I'll juice it while you're making your.
My girlfriend just turned me on to white balsamic.
Oh.
Robin, my good friend
Oh
Robin.
yeah.
But that is to
Okay,
die
I
for.
can mash that while you're doing the other.
Okay, we're just gonna do this and this one. I just need a little bit. Because I have leftover oranges and orange is part of the salad, I'm hoping that if I do need a little bit of sweetness, just mashing and trying to get the juice out of the orange will be enough for the dressing. So we are just going to add in, I don't know how much, people, because it's only the 3 of us. I don't want to make a ton of dressing. So I don't
That's
know, maybe a
about-
1/4 of a cup, a little less than a quarter.
Is that olive oil?
Olive
Yes,
oil.
olive oil.
Okay.
1/4 cup olive oil.
a little bit of a little bit of balsamic.
Tablespoon.
2
1 or
tablespoons.
2.
Okay.
Oh, let me get this out of the way so that it's not all in front of me.
I'll just get that little spill.
We got it.
Well, oh yeah, I was gonna do that.
That's why you have us.
We're your
I'm not used to having sous chefs with me. I'm using brown mustard, and I do have Dijon mustard, so if you want to use that, feel free. I just like the mellower stone ground mustard
It's good.
sometimes.
about what? 2 tablespoons?
No,
3?
maybe 1 or 2 teaspoons.
Okay.
I'll say a tablespoon.
No,
Yeah,
I'd say 2
Yeah.
teaspoons.
tablespoon.
No, don't listen to them.
2.5 teaspoons is a tablespoon.
Okay, don't listen to us.
Okay, is that enough juice or do you want some more?
No, I think that'll be enough. I'm gonna taste this so. I think I need a little more olive oil.
Taste with your spoon.
Ooh, this is a little bit thicker for me here.
Yeah, but
I'll
your
get taster spoons.
orange juice is going to go in there. That'll make it thinner.
Well, I'm only using that if I need it a little more
It
sweet.
looks kind of ground, kind of thick, which is yummy. It's what consistency.
Yeah, it might be a little bit thick, so but let me taste it first.
Can I taste?
Mhm.
These are cute spoons. They're baby spoons.
They're taster
Oh,
spoon.
I like it.
Like
I
it?
like it.
Do you want this now?
Hang on, I'm gonna add a little
Oh.
more olive oil.
That is so good.
Another teaspoon.
Mm.
Another teaspoon olive
Love
oil.
No,
it,
just
love it.
maybe a half a teaspoon.
So if I said half a teaspoon, Amy would have said teaspoon because that's how Amy is.
Hey, I'm doing this.
Just
Wait.
so you know.
Sorry, it's her cooking show. We'll let her have her
Okay.
say.
That's about a teaspoon.
Because I had left a little bit of leftover oranges, I had Lisa just, mash up just a little bit of juice.
That's a little. Do you want to do a
Teaspoon.
lot?
Nope. You don't want it too runny.
About a teaspoon.
About a teaspoon.
Okay, I'm going to use another new spoon
I'll
here.
let you taste
I
it.
want to try it. Can
Here you go. There you go.
Maybe just a hint of salt. Not much.
Mmm.
I know, isn't it good?
Mmm. Pinch.
Pinch a root. That was a pinch.
Mm.
Yeah, it really was.
We'll all
I think that's
agree.
enough. And I think this will be enough dressing for all of us, won't
Yeah, I
it?
don't want that much.
It looks perfect.
I don't know, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because once
Okay.
you do a little more orange juice in it.
No. Okay. I don't think it's enough, people.
Oh no, I think the mustard's good. It's very tangy.
We're good. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, oh.
More orange juice. You need more olive oil?
Did you put a little juice in it?
Yes,
No.
I did.
Okay.
You did. I didn't see you do that.
You saw it though. Oh, sorry.
She's gonna kill us now.
Knife down.
Knife down, knife down.
Don't worry.
The reason I added a
No
little
dog.
bit more is because I was afraid that we wouldn't have enough dressing. Now, obviously, it's a little brown because of the balsamic vinegar. So if you didn't want to use balsamic vinegar, I think that gives a little tartness to this whole salad here. I think white wine vinegar would work well with here. Maybe apple cider vinegar. I wouldn't use red vinegar.
No,
I don't think.
Too harsh.
I think I would use white wine or white vinegar
Okay.
or apple cider. Okay, let me see here.
Just drizzle that on. I bet it's perfect.
Oh, I think so.
What's it taste like?
It's got like a little tang to it,
Good.
which I think is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
excited.
Tangy, and it has the coarse mustard.
And see, that's what I like too,
It has
because
texture to it.
Yes.
it gives a little more texture and layers of flavor to this salad.
Yes.
Now, I'm not sure if any of us want bread, but I do have bread to go along with this salad. I think having a nice rustic bread to go along with the salad would be nice. It's the kind of bread that I like, is a little more rustic. Or if you had rustic little rolls or something like this. I think you could also serve this salad with, if you had like a rotisserie chicken or any leftover
You could put anything. Even
chicken.
steak would be good on this.
I I think so, but I think with the oranges and stuff, I would either do a chicken, even salmon I think would go good here, or a white fish, depending on what leftover chicken you have. Like if you have Italian chicken, I don't know if it'd go good with this, but if you have a basic leftover chicken, I think, you know, just putting it on the side would go good here
And
too.
you're doing a cheese, you said? A goat cheese?
Or
Thank goodness I have sous chef here. But
We're
I'm
here to
going to
help.
put goat cheese on this salad because, again, that'll add a little more tang. Lisa doesn't like goat cheese.
You don't?
So I think a substitute cheese, well, you don't have to put any cheese on it.
Blue cheese?
No.
No.
But a substitute cheese, I think, would be feta.
Oh,
Because
do you like
that
feta?
is
I love feta.
a softer cheese, but it's also a little bland.
I love feta. Yeah, goats, not so much. I had goats as pets.
I
And
love goat cheese.
well,
Goat milk.
it's very relatable if you have pet goats. So it's like,
Okay, you know
Close to
what?
home.
I think these nuts have cooled down a bit. You know, just taste one.
okay.
Don't it have a different flavor?
Oh, wow. Those are good.
And they're still warm.
Those are really good.
But see, isn't it different than just taking it out of the bag?
Totally.
A completely different.
It just has this like rustic.
And it's
Or
buttery.
something.
It's got kind of
It
a
is.
buttery texture.
I've never thought about roasting those.
I do that for my like chocolate chip cookies. A lot of my cookies. I'm not going to say I roast all the time, every time I put nuts in. But when it comes to pecans, maybe
nuts?
slivered almonds. Slivered almonds you don't necessarily have to do. But when it comes to pecans,
Never another one.
walnuts.
Oh my god.
Well, if you're doing hazelnuts, chopped up hazelnuts, I would do that.
Wow.
In fact, you know what I was going to make? What do you guys think about this? Like if I got a nice cod or halibut, a hazelnut crusted fish.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Can I be here?
We'll be here.
We'll be here.
Okay, what I'm going to do with you and I, well, I should have probably had this out of the refrigerator for a little bit. It's not as creamy.
Look at her hands still. We're still
Yeah,
pink
pink.
hands.
I'm just going to
I'm gonna
just
say
add a little bit.
celery
A couple
salad.
dollops.
Well, I'm going to get you feta cheese.
Oh, you are?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I just forgot to get it out of the fridge.
See, she cares, Lacey. She loves you.
Of course. But if she forces me to do stuff, I'm like, eat goat cheese.
I would never do that to you.
Ever.
Eat goat cheese? I've never.
Oh,
done
no.
that
No,
to
she
you.
would take
Ask
you
me
that.
to do stuff that I don't like to do.
No, she
That's
would
what I
make you
meant.
Go eat goat cheese. No, I was raised with goats too.
These
But
are clean hands. These are clean hands that I'm...
Even though they're pink, show them. Hello, pink hands. We always drank goat's milk.
Really?
My grandma made goat cheese. Oh, I loved it.
Deb grew up in Utah. Obviously, y'all know where I grew up in Michigan. And then Lisa's a native born... Do you want any more? Or?
Oregonian.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, born and raised here.
And we all bring something to the table.
Oh, we do.
Always.
We're all different. We're the same. We kind of fight. Not fight. We disagree.
No, we
bicker.
understand
Yeah,
how to disagree.
Yeah.
we agree to disagree.
Totally.
And we bicker.
And
but
they
that's
definitely put up with me.
We know her buttons.
Just saying.
Well, like talking about the wedding today, Deb came up with a great decorating idea and everything, and I wasn't a fan of it, and so I'm like, okay, how do I say this?
You said that very nice.
I don't know.
She goes, I'm sorry, but I don't really like that idea.
But then
That-
when I
was so proud of
elaborated,
you.
Yeah,
she kind of started to say, okay, well, we can
that could be a
go
possibility.
this way, and we can make it work this way. So,
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll see, people.
That
but you know
Okay,
what?
I'm gonna let
Wait.
you guys do the
It's
nuts.
her wedding.
It's her way.
Yeah,
her
but
day.
still.
She makes the final decision. But if she turns into bridezilla,
Yeah.
They're out of here.
we're gonna be on her.
I don't think of myself as that way, but
Bridezilla.
I think part of what not paranoia, you guys add whatever nuts you want to. I think some of my anxiety, paranoia, or whatever is that this is Chris's first wedding.
True.
And I want him to really experience, because most guys could care less, and, oh, let's go to Vegas. I'm like, no.
But you know what I've observed from Chris is he's pretty laid back. And
Oh,
I think
no.
your
He is nitpicky.
well, but he still kind of is more relaxed about his expectations. You've already had a wedding.
Yes.
So you know what the expectations in the bar are, how high to. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just show up." And at first, and now he wants to be
involved.
involved in
Because I
everything.
think he's now recognizing that his family and some of his friends are going to be here,
Yeah.
and I'm whatever they're thinking.
Yeah.
Like here, they're the guy that they have known for so long, and of course his family is getting married. So. You're right. It's different expectations, and he's, we're getting married. He's getting married older in life, but I like the more of the traditional. But no, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be wonderful. And so part of me is, I want this to be nice.
Memorable.
Right.
It's going to be
and
a
it
wonderful
will.
experience.
You have Deb and I taking care of all
We got this.
details. We've got this.
But
We got
what's so
this.
funny too is that, when I was 24 when I got married, and that's, I thought that was a little old. I was hoping 22, but anyway, 24 when I got married. You have different ideas and expectations because now you're looking forward to, starting a family, continuing on with your career or, a house or whatever life befalls.
Yeah.
But for us, it's like, I want the next third, our last third of our life to hopefully be one of the best, however it's lived or we're able to live
And
it.
you will.
Anyway, I'm going to wash my hands here.
Alrighty.
Okay, well, I think I've cleaned up a little bit of this mess. Deb and I have goat cheese on, but Lisa's going to add a little feta cheese. You don't have to show the bread. Put a little bit of feta cheese on it. And you can break it up a little bit if you want, because sometimes it comes out in chunks.
I like it chunky.
Chunky.
And my dressing is done. A little bit of stone ground mustard, balsamic, olive oil. I did add a little bit of juice from the oranges because I thought that would give, complement this.
So good.
Just a tad of salt. But yeah, so I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what? Another thing I think would really go good with this salad would be a little bit of chopped parsley. Just to add a little, like a green to it. Obviously, you got lettuce in here.
Yeah, and the arugula.
But I think it would look nice if it was topped with a little parsley. But
yeah.
since I'm leaving for Michigan on Friday, I do not leave a lot of veggies for Chris. So anyway.
That's not his favorite, is it?
Well, he just wouldn't use it. Like,
The veggies.
yeah.
Okay.
Once she gets back, we're going to be in wedding mode.
Oh gosh,
wedding
full
mode.
blown.
Wait,
Okay, look at us.
can we do a cheers?
We can eat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wonderful
Thank you.
tea.
You know what? Thank you for being in my little kitchen, you guys. You know how much, this is fun to me. I hope it's fun
a
for
lot.
you
Oh, we love
guys.
it.
We love
You
it.
know,
Absolutely. Cheers.
Thank you.
because they know I can get a little bossy when I do this because I'm so worried
What?
about, making everything perfect and just right.
Amy
So
Bossy?
No.
Really?
sometimes. I know sometimes I can be, but I think it's because I get like,
Yeah, you want it to work
Whatever.
out.
But
Yeah,
it's a good bossy.
it's a good one.
well, hopefully. But anyway, give
do
it
we
a
get to
taste,
taste
you
it?
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see. So I'm having some orange, and I'm gonna add.
Well, I just want to taste the beet by itself with a little lettuce.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having the beet with the orange.
Really good.
I'm sorry, but
The
goat cheese,
the goat cheese,
it does it.
you're missing out.
I'm
No,
having
the
feta.
dressing is amazing.
Well, the one thing I like about the dressing, because you don't want dressing overpowering.
Right. But just the orange and the beet, that citrus, and then the beet. Oh my gosh.
And the onions. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good.
Isn't this good? I think we'll just eat in front of you guys. I don't know. But, I hope you give this a try. And I even love the crunch of the celery.
Really good.
I love this.
Oh, I love this. And the nuts, the roasted.
Mm-hmm.
You learn something.
And the beet do have a hint of sweetness to it. Oh my goodness.
Well, thank you for being creative and coming up with this recipe because
It's just my version of this salad, really. But
yeah.
It's a great version.
But again, just being creative. It's fun to
Yeah.
be
Well,
able to
thank
go
you.
online and look at some of the things you've been working on and
I have fun doing this. Like the other day, we went camping. Chris and I went camping, and you know, camping, there's no time for, you know, this kind of cooking. So I was really amazed at how good it was. Packaged fajita steak strips and chicken steak strips because we were making fajitas. I thought, oh my gosh, this is good. And because Chris and I had the garage sale this weekend, I said, babe, I have no time to cook. I mean, by the time we are done with the garage sale at 5, bring everything back in the garage, it's like 6:30.
no.
We're not going to be eating until 8:30. So I took the leftover chicken and steak because Molly and Joel were here for a visit. And so they tried out my strawberry cream scones. Anyway, so it is so funny because I thought, well, I don't feel like fajitas, you know, the tortilla and all that stuff. So I thought, okay, I'll do a little Asian, you know, spin on it. I didn't have an English cucumber, but I did have carrots, I did have onions, I did have the peppers, and I had fresh ginger, so I sliced up a little ginger for it, and a little bit of, you know, yeah, the onions I think I already said, and I added a little sesame seed oil, a little soy sauce, a little olive oil, and, you know, sesame seeds, and all this other stuff. But when I told Chris what I was going to do, it's like, you know, this leftover steak in the freezer, steak fajitas that we took camping, and chicken. Well, I'm going to do like a little rice and a little, like Asian
fusion.
Yeah, Asian fusion, you know, type of flair to it. Oh, you should have seen him. He's like, what? Like, this is for fajitas. I said, they're cut for fajitas and stuff, but they don't have the intense spice and flavor like cumin, chili powder, and
it was just the meat.
Right. Well, it was seasoned because it's frozen, but I'm like, oh, brothers. So after I made this really quick meal with rice and everything, because, you know, I just winged it. I was like, I'll take this, I'll add this, and, you know, all this other stuff. Oh, this is really good. This is kind of good.
Of course.
And I looked at him like, and you had doubt? Anyway,
I would never
it was
have
kind of
doubts.
fun. It was kind of fun.
Never doubt her cooking, ever. Ever.
Good.
When she says, can you guys come over? We're right there, knocking on the door. We're here.
Well, it may not always be perfect, but I always tell people it's edible.
You say that, and you always critique it, but we never, ever have had that idea that your food isn't good.
Well, because you never know what people like. Like one soup night I did with good friends Lisa and Art Fletcher and our neighbors. I thought, okay, I want to do something different with corn muffins. I want to put corn in it. Well, there were 2 people that really didn't like that. I think Chris was one of them, and Dave, our neighbor, I'm like, okay. But it's okay if people don't like it. They don't have to eat it. I like it. The rest of the people liked it. And so, you know, it's all good.
Right.
So anyway, we're going to enjoy the rest of our beet salad here with my 2 very, very good friends, Lisa and Deb. So I hope you try this recipe over at Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. And I would hope, and I hope, I'm asking you, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would really, really appreciate it. You know, tell your friends or whatever like that. So anyway, I hope you give this recipe a try and all of the others. Let me know your thoughts or whatever you're thinking. But anyway, we're going to finish up our salad.
Cheers, guys.
So I hope you keep enjoying cooking and baking in the kitchen and gathering around the kitchen table because it's worth it. So till next time, my little kitchen, from me to you. Bye.
Bye.